Hi there, my name's Dave, I'm one of the Vets Now video vets, and I've been asked today to just give you a little bit of a rundown as to how I understand whether a dog is in pain or not. Probably the easiest way from your point of view is to ascribe your feelings to them. So if you're looking at them and thinking, God, if I felt like that, then I would want to go and see the doctor, then yeah, they're probably pretty sore. As an owner, you will know your animals a lot better than what we do as vets, so ascribing sort of little changes in their behaviour will be something you'll notice a lot better than what we do. However, being vets, we can use more objective measures as well. So the sort of things we look for and the sort of screening questions I'll ask you if you're saying your animal might be in pain is some of the milder symptoms we might see is just changes in behaviour. So things like hiding in corners, becoming a bit more grumpy, maybe moving around a bit less, walking a bit slower, or on the opposite end of the spectrum, maybe become a bit more agitated as well if they're just a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit sore, things like that. More moderate things we might see is they might start going off the food a little bit, becoming a bit more grumpy or aggressive with you. They may even start guarding specific painful areas or be reluctant to get up. More non-specific symptoms we might see is things like vocalizing, shivering, shaking or panting, and these are really difficult to ascribe as to whether this is your dog behaving a little bit unusually for another reason or because they are actually quite painful, and trying to put them in the environment of the other symptoms we've discussed already is probably the easiest way to try and get a handle on that. Also, depending on the breed and the age of the animal can vary things a little bit. So we see a lot of young animals that come in showing some really obvious symptoms of pain, but by the time they get to us, they're actually not that sore anymore. And this is just some of the behaviours we see in sort of, puppies that are a few months old. They just need a little bit of time to just get over the initial shock of falling off the bed or whatever it is they've done. The other thing we see quite a lot of is that things like bull breeds and Labradors are really stoic, really hardcore, don't seem to show pain even when they are really sore. So more subtle signs might be bigger alarm bells for you. Equally well, something like a toy breed or a sight hound, so sort of Whippets, Greyhounds, Chihuahuas, teacup Yorkies, those guys will display an awful lot of symptoms very quickly as well, so they're a little bit easier to read. So that's how I tend to recognise pain in dogs. If you do want to talk about it more with a vet, then by all means you can give our video vet service a shout. We're available every day. Equally well, if you do think your dog is in a lot of pain, the thing to do is to call your vet as soon as possible. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope to hear from you soon.